What's up, bookworm? So I finished Blood of Hercules a few hours ago, and the first thing I'm going to say about this book is fuck yes to everything that happened in this book. If you haven't picked up Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass yet, you're wasting your lives. Now, this book was incredible. I'm giving this book 6 stars out of 5 stars because I absolutely loved everything that took place in this book. There's so many good characters in this book, like Nyx and Augustus and Sharon. I loved Jasmine Mass's take on the Greek gods and everything that's involved with the Greek gods. If you liked the Games God play, this book has like a similar kind of vibe to it, but a completely different story. I loved everything this in the book. Nyx is one of my favorite characters. She's absolutely hilarious in some of these parts. I loved Alexis and how you find out her heritage later on throughout the book. And everything that took place in this book was great. I think it only took me like 12 or 13 hours to read it because I could not put this book down. As soon as you get into it, you get into it fast. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you pick up Blood of Hercules, you're going to want to clear your guys' schedule for the rest of the day and probably tomorrow because you're not going to put this book down until you're done with it. That's how good it is. I cannot recommend Blood of Hercules enough. This is high up there on my TBR, on to read list because of how good this book is. Now, I had a hard time deciding which book I wanted to read after this. I feel like I'm going to have a book hangover because this book was just so good. And I got through it so fast, and I'm a little sad that it didn't last long enough. And now I've got to wait until October for the next book to come out. But I'm definitely looking forward to that and going to add that to my TBR as soon as it gets coming out. So I decided to take a few hours, looked around my library, tried to figure out what I wanted to read next, because this book was really good. And so I know whatever book I decide to read after this is going to be a struggle. So I wanted to go with something small, something kind of short. So I picked up The Accomplice. Now this is 50 Cent's first novel, and book is fiction. And I didn't know 50 Cent wrote books or anything like that. I just thought he rapped and did like the TV shows and stuff that he's been doing. I didn't know he was getting into novels. So I like 50 Cent personally, so I have high hopes for this book, and I hope he doesn't let me down. And so that's what I've got going on these next few days. So Blood of Hercules, definitely must read that. 6 stars out of 5, highly recommend. Next up, I've got The Accomplice by 50 Cent, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Now let's get out there and carpe some Librum, bookworms.